Greetings. So it seems like Whitney Webb is getting ready to release something big about the Epstein files. I hope that's true. I hope that's cool. I hope it gets some reach. I hope she's safe. Um, Here's just a theory I have. It's something that happened. Is that they baited the Pam Bondi team, which did have intentions to actually expose the FBI, January 6th, Epstein files, all that kind of stuff. I think they did have good intentions at first. Maybe. I don't. How can I know? I'm talking about Dan Bongino, Cash Patel, and Pam Bondi, and Trump himself. But somehow, mid-process, in the middle of this, somebody got to them, and Cash has a scared look on his face. He's done. Dan Bongino also done. Okay, anybody that said Epstein definitely killed himself, there's no way he could have been murdered, they're wrong. And they're lying at this point. And that's what they're all saying now. And Trump is now saying, don't look at this. And so we're in a serious trouble with this. Anyway, I think the deep state did is fed Pam Bondi a kind of a stink bomb. She said, I've got the files. They're on my desk. Well, those weren't all the Epstein files. It wasn't the list, quote unquote. The list. All you need is the surveillance, the footage, the video footage of all the people that were there. There maybe isn't a list, but anyway, so what they did is they baited this. Got everybody stoked up about it. Pam Bondi and all them were saying, we're going to really do this. We're going to really expose this. Yeah, man, we're going to expose everything. Expose everything. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're the Republicans. We're going to tell the truth. You guys have been lied to. You've been bullied. You've been beat up all these years. You know you've been lied to. You know there's been a lot of deception, a lot of things, Russiagate, and COVID lies, and all this stuff. You've just been kind of bullied, and nothing's making any sense. It's all cognitive dissonance. Tell you one thing one day, something different the next. And nothing's adding up. Nothing making any sense. So when someone comes along, I'm going to tell the truth, we're really into it. So then they got baited, they fell for it, and then they gave them a file, a select file that has more stuff on Trump and nothing on Clinton, who was there a lot more. Apparently they were covering for Bush and Clinton and all the other Epstein child-humping pedos, and trying to make it about Trump. And it's interesting that they were able to do that within his administration. They baited her. Okay, oh, it's on my desk. The files are on my desk. And then, she takes it back over to the FBI and, gives it to them. And what do you know? There's stuff about Trump in there. Doesn't seem like much incriminating about Bill Clinton. So nobody knows. Nobody's asking questions. Deep state is totally winning. Right now, what we just witnessed is the deep state just slapping Trump in the face, slapping him back, slapping us back. We're not going to know the truth. We're not going to get out of these wars. It's Israel and AIPAC and defense contractors and CIA and MI6 and Mossad against the world. And Trump dances with them. He's been beaten by them. He's done. And that's sad. Chalk 1 up for the deep state. Chalk 0 up for the honesty movement. Peace movement. There's no peace movement. No honesty movement. Just more snark. Everybody's back to snark. I went to an event recently. Lots of smart people there. And they were all super focused on Trump still. So the focus on Trump continues. Either you hate him, you like him, doesn't matter. Focusing on him is part of the problem. All right.